So I say to all of you in this room and all who are watching by television, we need to pray for our brother and his family and warn America, leave that brother alone.
Welcome to Afriplus News Channel. Across the African continent, a powerful wave of solidarity is sweeping through cities, towns, and campuses. A united voice rising from the youth, expressing their support for Captain Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso and their frustration with how Africa continues to be treated by the Western world.
Look at this, my people. Look at this. Big up the elders, man. Big up the women. Big up the certain man, them, man. Get me? I'll come out in unison. Africa, the diaspora, the police are going like they're leading something, but they're not. But I suppose they do what they gotta do, and we do what we gotta do.
In recent days, major protests and solidarity movements have broken out in countries like Nigeria, Chad, and Mali. From the bustling streets of Lagos to the heart of N'Djamena and the avenues of Bamako, thousands of young Africans are boldly stepping forward to demand change. Their message is loud and clear. Africa must reclaim its sovereignty, its dignity, and its future. And Captain Ibrahim Traoré has become a symbol of that struggle. Captain Traoré, who came to power in Burkina Faso through a military-led transition in 2022, has taken strong and unapologetic positions against foreign influence, particularly the presence of Western military forces and economic manipulation on African soil. His decision to expel foreign troops, nationalize key resources, and promote African-centered governance has struck a chord across the continent. Many young Africans see in him a leader who is unafraid to speak truth to power, a leader who stands for the dignity of the African people. Inspired by his stance, young people across Africa have launched massive demonstrations.
It's either you do or you die! Right, Marcus Garvey said.
Hands off our man. This is somebody who is moving the continent of Africa forward. And
yes, I'm here. I'm standing with Burkina Faso, Brother Traoré, because the time is now. New movement is starting.
I'm supporting Ibrahim Traoré.
Come and fight. For Burkina Faso.
To make sure that the assassination of Captain Traoré doesn't happen like it did to Sankara, Gaddafi.
Here to represent a man like Ibrahim Traoré, see?
Ibrahim Traoré is my president. I love him.
Solidarity now has change.
There's a man standing up for Africa, so if he can stand, we must stand.
I am here to support Ibrahim Traoré from Burkina Faso.
I'm supporting Ibrahim Traoré, and we African, we've been suffering for too long.
In support of Burkina Faso, Sahel state.
Here in support of not just Ibrahim Traoré, but the people of Burkina Faso, the people of the Sahel state and African people.
Show support from Ibrahim Traoré. Yeah, what he's achieved in so little time.
Artist Mr. Conroy Green, I want to look on this here, look on this picture of Ibrahim Traoré. We have to really support this movement, to support this leader.
I am standing, as we're all standing today, for Africa and for our beautiful, beautiful, brave captain.
And I came here to support my Burkinabe brothers.
it's all about the struggle. We've been waiting a long time, many years, for someone like this brother to come along.
And I follow the movement of Muammar Gaddafi and I say Africans are for Africa.
And strong, let them learn no more. They're not killing any more of our leaders.
In Nigeria, thousands gathered in Abuja, Lagos, and Port Harcourt, chanting slogans like Africa for Africans, Traoré is our voice, and no to Western puppets. In Chad, groups of university students and civil society organizations held rallies in front of government buildings, calling on their leaders to cut exploitative foreign ties and stand with the movement for African liberation. In Mali, the atmosphere was almost celebratory, as youth-led forums, concerts, and educational events echoed with chants of unity and resistance.
Look at this, my people. Look at this. Big up the elders, man. Big up the women. Big up the certain man them, man. Get me? I come out in unison. Africa, the diaspora, the police are going like they're leading something, but they're not. But I suppose they do what they gotta do, and we do what we gotta do. Them and that powers, and the armies them are walking. See that dude? Mad. Big dog Tony. Yeah, we get the flags up. Everyone's here. Jamaica, Tanzania, Congo. Everyone. Look at that powers, though. Bringing London to a standstill. That's it, London to a standstill. Look at the elders, man. Where's the young people, though, bro? Like, a lot of moist. Don't stand for nothing apart from pissy blocks. Yeah, you know, like that. Man them last, dog. Man them last. But this, you know what, but we're grateful for this. We're grateful for this. This is a start. You know, because this is the first one in this name of Ibrahim Traoré. And many 10 times the amount of people. Okay. Free Palestine, free Burkina. You get me? Free everyone, bro. Like, you don't see them come unite with us, but I see Rasta out there things as well. You know? This is why we gotta stand on our own accord. You know, united front, Africans and the diaspora. Because when it really comes down to it, that's all we have, you know. That's all we got is each other. You know what I mean? We got all of those who have gone to Africa to show us that there is hope for us in Africa and the Caribbean. Those of us that have moved out of the Western atmosphere. That's powers as well. Respect to all of you, you know.
I watch your thing every blood clot day, you know. Every blood clot day. You probably see little Angola somewhere on the thing there, yeah. Yeah, man.
I respect my brother. No, I love for that.
Black heart, blood clot, now, you know what I mean? Man, like,
yeah.
it's kind of like, I used to do spoof things.
Yeah. No, we just stand united front. Solidarity. Aunties thing, you know what I mean? Powers. This one person,
The wind of change is blowing on Africa.
I might have to go now because my back is mash up. But I suppose these elders are giving me strength because their foot and thing must be mashed up as well. So I gotta keep on going, man. See, Auntie here, you said, get me. Like, I gotta keep on going there, man. From these elders can hack it, I suppose I can hack it too, right? This sister here, always here, you know, beating the drums, you know. This sister's always on her thing. Always come out with her Mac 10 45mm sniper rifle drum, you know. Everywhere we see the sister, you know, from the little, you know, always on the power.
These protests are more than symbolic. Organizers are calling for concrete actions. They want African governments to end unfair economic partnerships, reject foreign military dependency, support intra-African trade, and invest in homegrown innovation and education. The sense of urgency is fueled by decades of frustration, a belief that Africa has been deliberately kept in a cycle of poverty, debt, and dependency, despite being one of the richest continents in natural and human resources. Africa is not poor. Africa is rich in natural resources, rich in people, rich in culture, knowledge, and resilience. And today, the world is waking up to that truth. In a powerful show of solidarity, people have taken to the streets, not just in Burkina Faso, but in London, Paris, and cities across the globe, all marching in support of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the revolutionary president of Burkina Faso. From rising pension protests to calls for justice, a global movement is taking shape, a movement that echoes one voice: Africa must rise. Africa must stand. Captain Traoré has become a symbol of African resistance, a young, fearless leader standing against exploitation and for a sovereign, self-reliant Africa. The support he's receiving across the world isn't just about politics. It's about pride, unity, and the growing demand to end centuries of oppression and theft. This is not just a protest. This is a shift in history. A new generation is rising, one that refuses to bow, one that demands dignity. Stay with us as we follow this story and bring you more updates on the African youth movement, international reactions, and what this means for the future of our continent. You're watching Afriplus News Channel, where Africa speaks and the world listens.